Hello everybody, this is Mandy from Boho Spirit Studio. Today I decided to do a video that was inspired by Allie Brown. She did this challenge a while ago with the, what'd she call it? The Honey Slim Pickings, where they picked a couple of things and you had to create a page with it. Now, I have done that already once. I had my daughter pick some things for me and was able to create this page. And so I've kind of taken that idea and also like the Take 5 challenge that like Brie from Documented Journey and Leanne from Creatively Free to Be Me, how they do that with some other creative YouTubers that like to journal. And I thought that it would be a good idea to ask my kids to pick 5 random things from my art supplies. And, you know, they can be things that I would never even think of. My kids are creative, but they're not in a sense where, you know, I collect all the art supplies. I use the art supplies. So I just asked them to come in randomly to my desk, my studio space, which is actually in my bedroom, and pick 5 things. And, you know, I have to create a page with it. So I had my son pick today, and he picked this washi tape that I think is probably from Target or Michael's. Or no, not Michael's. Target or Walmart. It's the Scotch brand, so I'm thinking it's probably Target. But it has this postage kind of stuff on it, and I really like it. That's why I bought it, but I haven't used it, so I'm glad he picked that. He also picked an image that I have from an Allie Brown printable from her Patreon, and so that's cool. I'm going to use that in there somehow. He also picked 2 half pans for my watercolor. This one is Phthalo Turquoise, Daniel Smith, which is one of my favorites, and this is Water Spirit by Jane Davenport, which is like a darker green, which I'm not sure if he realized that it would go great with that picture. And then he also wants me to use the little donut right there from this brunch stamp set that probably came from, I have no idea where it came from. So I'm going to use these 5 things in conjunction with, you know, I got my little acrylic block and Tim Holtz Distress ink, the black soot to stamp the donut. And I'm going to use probably one of these water brushes. I'm not sure. Watercolor brushes. This one is a number 12 Winsor Newton Cotman round, and this one is a number 10 Pigeon Letter Studio round. So I'm going to use either like one of those, probably this one because it's bigger. And then we're going to do this in my Jane Davenport journal. This is the one with, it's a smaller one with the blank canvas cover. I have not even thought about decorating the cover yet, but I figure I will. Tiffany on Southern Gal Designs channel, and I saw where she did these Monday videos in this one particular journal she was working in, and she would create the page on the right, and then she would write down what she calls the recipe on the left. And I thought, what a great idea to do that, and to reference later, like, oh, hey, I really like that color pink. You know, what was it? And it was the Jane Davenport Fairy Tale acrylic paint. So I took that idea and carried it over to the first I don't know what you call it. I don't really want to call it a take 5. I don't really want to call it Honey Slim Pickins because it's kind of like my own take on it. It's like kids pick 5 or something. I don't know. But anyway, this is what I created with the things that my daughter Riley had chose for me, and I wrote the recipe on this side. So that is what I'm going to do today. You can see that I used alcohol ink, right? That's what the pink sherbet is in a couple places, and it's, you know, true to alcohol ink's properties or whatever. It heavily bled through, but that's okay because this side is the recipe page, you know. So we're going to create today's page on this side. And so, like I said, I have kids, 3 teenagers, well, almost 3 teenagers. I have a 14-year-old and twins that are going to be 13 in a month. So if they come in while we are doing this, it is what it is. Let me get a clip. I've definitely been inspired by a lot of these channels that, you know, to be able to create. And what kept me from filming a lot of times was I thought I didn't have the right lighting, or didn't have the right circumstances or situations, or, you know, whatever, or that it had to be perfectly quiet. And like the reality is like, you know, watching like Brie from Documented Journey and Robin from Art Journal Girl. I mean, like, I will link all these ladies if I can, but like, you guys inspire me because the situation doesn't have to be perfect. And, you know, my spirit needs me to, I need to create. And, you know, and why not film it? And I love watching these ladies. And so why not give it a go myself, you know? So that's what we're going to do today. From this point on, I'm probably going to fast forward it. And then if I have something to say, I will stop it and say it. So here we go. Okay, so there is the finished page. Using all 5 things, and I will just write them down. That's it. Hopefully I can create more pages like this for you. If there's anything you're interested in seeing, or if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Like and subscribe. Until next time, see ya.